Hey, it's Helen from helenmartinonline.com. Oh, it looks a bit dark there. Hopefully you can see me okay. Depending on what's happening out there is how well you can see me. Sometimes the sun's coming in, sometimes it's raining. Who knows what's happening sort of behind me, so hopefully you can see me okay. For those of you that have not connected with me before, as I mentioned, it's Helen here from helenmartinonline.com. And predominantly what I do is help home-based business owners bring their business online with social media branding, lead generation, video marketing, those kind of things. But any of you that have followed me for a while or know my stuff, I do talk a lot about mindset. And the reason I talk about mindset is it's just so important. It's, some authors have written that it's responsible for about 80% of your success in life. Now that could be success in business, in relationships, in your health, a whole lot of things. So unless you have your mindset right, even if you are successful in some certain areas, unless you keep working on your mindset and, you've got that in check, you will self-sabotage your results. So, you can have a little bit of success. That might be health, business, relationships, whatever it is. But unless you keep working on your mindset, it's possible that you may self-sabotage that sort of success. If you've ever sort of gone on a diet and done really well and then fallen off the bandwagon and gone straight back to where you were before, that's what I mean by sort of self-sabotage. So the title of my live today is Garbage In, Garbage Out. You're probably thinking, what the hell do you mean by that, Helen? Now, what I want to bring some awareness to you today is a book by a gentleman by the name of Darren Hardy, and the book is called The Compound Effect, and I'll explain that to you at the moment. If you are on live with me or you're watching the replay, please say hi. Just tell me where you're coming in from. I love to say hi to people afterwards that have connected in. So just drop below, hi, I'm from, wherever. So back to topic. The reason why I want to help you have some awareness in this area is a lot of people that, if you're not particularly happy with where you're at with finance, relationships, career, something like that, then basically you need to work harder in those areas to get more results. But what a lot of people do is look at where they are, look at where they want to go, and sometimes that goal just seems so far out of reach, or they just don't know where to get there, and it's like, I'm so broke, I need to earn some more money, I need more money, but it's so far out there that you just don't know how to get there. And people make a really big issue, and when we make really big issues of things, we just it almost seems impossible sometimes. So like Tony Robbins says, we can sit in no man's land if we're not happy with something about our life. That might be finance, it might be relationships, it might be career. So you're not happy with something. But it may be that, you're not quite unhappy enough to do something about it. So this is your complainers. This is, I don't have enough money, or I'll never lose weight, or I'll never get that job I want, or my business will probably never take off. That's people that are sitting in no man's land. They're not happy with something in their life, but they're not really unhappy enough to do something about it. So please don't get stuck there. That's complacency, and you can waste years of your life stuck in that mentality. So how do we change it when we've got goals and we know where we want to be, but we just really don't know how to get there? This is the compound effect. Now, if you've not heard of that term before, go and find Darren Hardy's book called The Compound Effect. Have a read of that book and you'll get a great insight into what I'm talking about here. But basically, essentially what it means is that you can reap huge rewards in your life in whatever area for doing really small, seemingly insignificant to you, but seemingly small, insignificant things, what you think are insignificant, but they're actually significant, on a consistent basis. So the formula basically is small choices on a consistent basis over time will give you significant results. So let me give you an example of that so you can really understand it. Let's say you've got finance issues and you need to, save some more money. So you think you're going to make a commitment, you're going to sacrifice a couple of coffees a week. So you're going to put, let's say it's $10, just $10 away every week from whatever it is you earn, wherever you get your money from. So you're not going to burden yourself. You're going to give up something to save that $10. So a couple of takeaway coffees a week, and you're going to save $10, and you're going to put that away, and you're not going to touch it. So you do that the first week, you got $10. You do that the second week, you've got $20. You do that the third week, you've got $30. Suddenly, by the end of the year, you've got $520. Now, you're not only saving that $520, you've got an account that's high interest earning because you're not touching it, so you can do that, and you're earning interest on your $520 instead of nothing. That's the compound effect. So you do small things on a consistent basis and it compounds. It turns into something really good. So think of it in a finance way like that, putting $10 away, it compounds. And not only that, but at the end of the year or whenever the interest kicks in, that you're earning interest on top of that, $520. So it compounds even more. So it's small things, but on a consistent basis. Now that can work in the reverse for you. So let's say your goal is you want to go on a diet or you want to get fitter. So you're going to say Monday comes along, I'm going to start the diet on Monday. Or I'm going to start going to the gym on Monday. I'm going to start going for a walk on Monday. So Monday comes around. Something happens that's not favourable to you. So you're angry, you're upset, something goes wrong, you're emotionally affected by it. And it's like, can't start the diet today, I need some ice cream or I need some chocolate. So that's Monday. Or if it's an exercise thing, it's raining outside or it's so super hot outside you think you're going to melt. So I can't go for that walk or that run today, I'll do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes around, something else happens or you're still emotionally affected by what happened the day before. Now, if you haven't listened to my video on the 24-hour rule, then go look at my website that's listed above and go through the mindset videos and look at the 24-hour rule to see what I'm talking about there. So 24 hours has gone by, you're still hanging on to whatever it is, and it's like, well, I had chocolate yesterday, I've ruined my diet, so I'll just have another piece of chocolate today. Or it's raining again, or it's really hot again, and it's like, oh, well, I can't go for my walk today either because it's raining or whatever it is. So you just don't do the things you know you're sort of meant to do. Now, if you do those small things, so they are small things, but if you do those small things on a consistent basis, that's going to negatively affect you. So people don't realise that the small things you do on a consistent basis, it really frames the success or the failure of your life. And the choices that you make in the moment are really critically important. So what I mean by in the moment might be food choices or choosing not to, exercise, or you're out at the shops and you buy something, you really don't need it. But it's like, oh, that's pretty cool, that's on special, I'll buy that. So there's that $10 that you were going to save and put in the bank account that you know will compound. So this is the theory of the compound effect. It all comes down to your choices. You control the outcomes in your life. So if you don't have as much money as you'd like, you don't have as happy relationship as you like, or you're not in the career that you want, or your business is not moving as far, as you want, then you need to make different choices. And stop, I guess my suggestion to you is stop looking at the bigger picture of where you want to go. That's your end goal, yes, but break it down into small steps. Small steps done consistently is what will give you success in life, with your finances, with your relationship. If you are grateful for your partner every single day, you think of something that you're grateful for rather than something they didn't do. They didn't put the bins out, or they've left dishes on the sink, or they didn't make the bed properly, or whatever. We often, we'll think of the bad things, but be grateful for the things in your life. Be grateful for the money that you are earning. Be grateful for your partner and what they do. Appreciation attracts appreciation. Things will only get better when you do that on a consistent basis. If you're angry with the world, you're complaining with the world, you're not taking 100% responsibility for your life, those kind of things, then you focus on all the things that are wrong. I said it in my last video, where what you focus on is what you get more of. So be grateful and think of those little things that you can do. And always remember, live in the moment. So you're living in the moment, but your choices in the moment are what make or break you. So what steps can you take to overcome this? One, go and get Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, and read it. But secondly, have a great awareness of that. And all I'm trying to do here is just give you an awareness of, yes, have big goals that you want to earn more money and have a better relationship with your partner or your children or whoever it is, and you want to have a better career. But from that goal, work backwards to work out what the small, consistent steps are. It's the small, consistent steps that will get you where you want to go. You look at a professional athlete. People that are highlighted in life as successful people, they get rewarded in public for what they do in private. It's all the little things that they do. Like a professional athlete, they are consistently exercising, consistently working on mindset, consistently doing things on a small basis every single day to get better, to get better, to get better, to get better, to get where they want to go. So it's the small things. It really is the small things that will get you where you want to go. So you've got your awareness, you're writing down your goals, you're working out backwards, reverse engineering that into what you need to do on a daily basis and consistently do those things. And just remember, with your finances, 80% of your finances is to do with behaviour. So if you've got problems with your finances, you're spending too much more money than you're bringing in, try writing down for a week what you're spending your money on, and then work out where you can cut out things to save some money. Now the title, I forgot about that, the title, Garbage In, Garbage Out. So what Darren Hardy says in his book is if you bring garbage into your life, that's what you're going to get out of your life, garbage out. You take in junk food, then it's junk food that, your result is going to be garbage. And, things like education versus entertainment. How much time are you spending on entertainment and how much time are you spending on education? So the 20% of the most successful, the top 20% of people will spend their time on education rather than entertainment. If you've listened to me before, you know I don't watch TV. I will purposely watch TV with my children, like we'll sit down and watch a movie or something, some downtime, everybody needs downtime. But I don't generally watch mindless TV. Why? What is that filling your brain with? Most of it's garbage. It's not enhancing your life in any way, shape or form. So you bring in garbage to your mind, you listen to garbage, you eat garbage, garbage in, garbage out. So you just got to be careful with the small little things you're watching on TV, the small little things that you put in your mouth, the small little things that you are or you aren't doing. So be patient with yourself, practice gratitude and do small positive things, not negative things, small positive things on a consistent basis, and you will ultimately have success in those areas. Now, just a little bit more on Darren Hardy. If you're not familiar with his work, something that I do is I've subscribed to, he has this thing called Darren Daily. It's just a little 5-minute video that hits your email every day, and it's just a little bit of motivation. Other than buying The Compound Effect, the book, and having a read or downloading it on Audible, subscribe to his, it's called Darren Daily. And just for 5 minutes every morning, you get a video sent to you, and it's just his words of inspiration and motivation to get you started for the day. So these kind of things are what you need to feed your brain with to get more successful in all areas of your life. So I hope you got some little tidbit out of that, and I will see you on my next Facebook Live. Bye.